Hey, welcome back. If you didn't see my previous video on what I did with this shed to tiny home, I'll put a link up above, and I'll try to remember to put one in the description box and maybe even at the end of this video. What I want to talk about right now is what I did to dress up the outside area surrounding this tiny house. Well, it was on a hill, so what I had to do was bring in some stuff called Crusher Run. And Crusher Run is stone, but it has almost like cement in between it, so it makes the surface hard as a rock, flat and very, very firm, which is exactly what we needed. So we leveled off the area to the one, actually all the way around it and even in the back. And this area up here is where we sit and have fires and just group around with people and sometimes sing-alongs. And it's in between the deck and the shed itself, so it's a really quaint little area. So walking down past the area where we have the fires is like a driveway area that we put more Crusher Run down in. And to the one side of the bulkhead that holds the RV driveway, we finished that off and also put some stones. These are some steps that are going up into the fire pit area, and more steps around the place to get up into the deck and the laundry room. So part of the reason we put Crusher Run down was because it was pretty muddy, and I was getting sick of tracking mud in and out of the shed, the kitchenette, and the laundry room. Hey, at the end of the video, I will put links to all of those renovations so you can see the full scope of this property. So this is a hollow piece of poplar. I sanded the outside, and there was this natural hole in the side, and I added this mountain laurel limb to it. And I'm going to put a tabletop across here and a tabletop on that. So this is a piece of cypress on top, and it's not level. I gotta level it all off. I'll use a planer, plane down this edge here so it lays flat, and then I'll put another piece here that's oak. So it'll be a funky table, that's for sure. It is definitely not muddy anymore. We have stone here, and maybe we'll put some mulch on it for color. There's the finished product, which I also did soju ban on all of these because they're going to be outside the whole time, and I want to make sure that they hold up as best they can. So I bought this log splitter to make kindling wood and bolted it into this stump. And there's a little cap that goes over it, and then I put a bucket on top of that to try and keep it, kind of safe or from rusting. That's the bucket that I put on top of it, and I put some stones on top of that to hold it into place. And about 4 months ago, I bought this fire ring from Tractor Supply, and I always wanted to put it over here. And so I finally did, and I put some stones around it, irregular, and I just like the look of this, and it's big, much nicer than the one that I had on here originally. And that post that's sticking up there, that is for cooking, and I'll show you a picture of that, and I really like it. It's an iron cast cooktop with a griddle and a grate, and it's really cooks amazingly well. And finally, during one of my excursions, I found this deer directional wind. It's not a windsock. Anybody knows what it is, put it in the comments. Anyway, I assembled it, put it on the peak of the roof, and I think it's very fitting for this little tiny house. Let me know what you think. I have done tons of other little odds and ends jobs just to finish it off and make this little house look decent on the outside as well as the inside. But as soon as I start moving along with more production for the house, I'll continue to post things as I go along with my process. Thanks for watching.